Good evening, guys.
Yeah, hi, good evening, Pratima. Shweta here.
Yeah, good evening, guys. Everyone. Yeah, just hold on. I will share the screen. So, anyone is new to the today's session, guys?
Yes, I am the new one. I have joined today.
Okay, Shweta. So, at the end of the session, you just stay back in the class. I'll just talk to you. Okay.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay, guys. Like if you have missed yesterday's session, also don't worry. So, I'll just repeat it. Okay, I'll just like cover the same thing and we'll start with the stages of SDLC. Yeah, yesterday I have shared some syllabus, guys, and we have started with this SDLC part, that is Software Development Life Cycle. Software Development Life Cycle. So, when does the SDLC starts? So, when the company wants to start with a new project, they will start with what? SDLC, that is Software Development Life Cycle. So next question is like, yeah, why should we follow SDLC or what will happen if you don't follow this SDLC? See, so listen, I'll just repeat it. So there is some customer here and there is a software company. So is that my voice is breaking for everyone, guys?
Yes, your voice is echoing, Pratima.
So, okay, just hold on, guys. I'll just refresh my page. So assume that here there is our customer and there is a software company Infosys. Okay, so some customer is there now, like he wants to, like he want now he is thinking that he need one software to run his business. So now what this fellow will do? So this customer will approach the software company saying that I need one software to run my business. Now the project manager will agree to like develop the project. They will collect some requirement and they will start with what software development. We'll start with this SDLC. So SDLC is nothing but a step-by-step procedure or one standard procedure to develop a new software.
Pratima,
So again, it is the same, guys. It is echoing.
Pratima,
Yes.
yeah, I am hearing someone else's voices also at the background. So should I exit or should I log in again?
Shweta, what you are telling, I am not able to hear you clearly. So, everyone just be on mute, guys. Okay, so if you have any queries, you can ask like all your queries by unmuting yourself. Yeah. So, is that my voice is clear now? Is it okay, guys? Now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, listen, guys. I'll just revise in the same thing. So customer with some like yeah, customer is there now. He is thinking that I need one software to run my business. So he will go and approach the software company Infosys, and now the Infosys they will start developing the project. So with SDLC guys, now they will follow this SDLC and they will develop the project. So what is SDLC? It is a step-by-step procedure or one standard procedure to develop a new software. So when does SDLC start? So when the company wants to start with a new project, when they start developing the new project, they'll start with this SDLC. So why we should follow SDLC? Like what will happen if we don't follow SDLC, guys? So we'll not get to know like how many engineers are required to work on the project. So we need number of test engineers to work on the project. If we follow this SDLC and develop the project, we'll get to know the number of employees needed to develop the project. And here, like when we just follow this SDLC and develop the project, we'll get to know about the cost involved in it. See guys, like when customer approaches this software company, if it is like 2 crore project, so customer will pay some 50 lakhs, some 50 yeah, now he is going to pay some 50 lakhs. Remaining, he will keep it like pending, remaining amount. So this software company, they have to invest some money and they have to develop the project, right? So when they follow this SDLC, they'll get to know the cost involved in developing the project. And even they will be having some proper supporting requirement document. See, customer, he is approaching the software company with some requirement document. So now this company Infosys, they'll just collect the requirement from the customer. So when they collect the requirement, they will be having some proper supporting requirement document with them now. They will be having some proper supporting requirement document with them. Yeah. And so, if they follow SDLC and develop the project, they can deliver the software to the customer on time, guys. See, after developing the project, now these company people they have to deliver the project to the customer on time, right, guys? So, like if you don't follow SDLC, chances are there you might be delayed in releasing the software to the customer. So this is what I have covered yesterday, guys. Today we'll start with what stages of a SDLC or the diagram for SDLC. Yes, listen now, listen carefully. Stages of SDLC or the diagram for a SDLC. The phases of SDLC are first phase is requirement collection, feasibility study, design, and the next phase is coding phase. Yeah. Any queries, guys?
Pratima, will we get this document PDF which from where you are teaching?
Yeah, I will be sharing it in the QTalk app. So, Shweta, you just stay back in the class. I'll let you know regarding everything. Okay, how everything will be done, note sharing part, presentation. So everything I'll guide you. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay. First, listen to the class. So if you interrupt, so I'm going to miss the flow. Okay. So once I finish explanation, you can ask all your doubts. Yeah, stages of SDLC. Once after the requirement collection is done, the next phase is feasibility study. Once after the feasibility study is done, there is a phase called what? Design phase. So once after designs are ready, next phase is coding phase. So once after the coding is done, the next phase is testing phase. Next is installation and maintenance. Yeah, last phase is maintenance phase. So first phase. Okay. So assume that the first phase is what? Requirement collection phase. See, when the customer like he will approach the software company saying that I need one software to develop to run my business now. So now according to that, so in this Infosys company, we have someone called as a business analyst. So with love and affection, we call him as what now? BA. So BA, what he'll do? He will go to the customer place. He will collect the requirement from the customer place, and he will come back to the software company Infosys. So that means the requirement collection is done by whom now? Business analyst. Yes, guys. So the requirement collection will be done by whom now? Business analyst. In some companies, the same business analyst will be called as what now? Product analyst also. Okay, he will be called as what? Product analyst. So once after the requirement collection is done, the next phase is feasibility study. So in the feasibility study, what happens, guys? There is a team called what? Feasibility study team, where the project manager, architect, finance team, HR team, so they are the part of feasibility study team, guys. Now the project manager, what he'll do, he will interact with this architect, finance team, HR team, and now he will take the decision whether to accept the project, whether to like reject the project. So if it leads to profit, okay, if it leads after discussing with everyone, now this project manager he came to know that yes, after developing the project we can earn some profit. Then what they'll do, they will accept the project. If it leads to loss, then they are going to what? Reject the project. So this is what happens in the feasibility study, guys. Next is a design phase. So in the design phase, like we have someone called as what? Architect, or we also call him as a senior architect or technical architect. What they'll do, they will convert this entire requirement into the designs. Designs are nothing but what? So these are the image format. Okay, these are the designs now. So architect, senior architect or technical architect, what they'll do, they are going to do the designs. So once the designs are ready, the next phase is coding phase. So now developers, they will write the code. Like senior developers, junior developers, freshers. Like senior developers means those who have some 8 to 10 years of experience. Junior developers means they have some 3 to 4 years of experience. Freshers means just now they have joined the company and they have started working. Yeah, after the design phase, the next phase is what? A coding phase. So the coding phase is, so what the developers will do now, every day when they reach office from morning to evening, they will be busy in writing code, writing code, writing code like this. They are busy in writing the code now. So they will look into the designs and they are busy in writing the code. So like this for 3 months. For 3 months they will write the code. Now coding is done. The coding is done means the software is ready now. Okay, now the software is ready. So developers, what do they do now? They will give this software to whom now? To the testing team. So senior test engineers, junior test engineers, freshers, what they'll do? They will log into the software. They will log in and they are going to test this software, guys. So again, senior means those who have like some 8 to 10 years of experience. Junior test engineers, they have 3 to 4 years of experience. Freshers means just now they have started working. Okay, now the test engineer will do the testing now. So testing is done now. So testing is done means now we can. So once the testing is done, once the product quality is very good, then we release the product to the customer. Okay, we have someone called as what? IT engineer or site engineer, or we also call him as what now? Field engineer. So, what they'll do, they will go to the customer place and they are going to install the software in the customer place. Now, the installation is done now. Okay, software is installed in the customer place now. So once the software is installed, and now the customer he will start using the software in his business now. So he started using the software in his business now. So last phase is maintenance. Yeah, maintenance, guys. So here, so there is some agreement between the customer and the company saying that, so if the customer is facing any problem, any issues in the 6 month duration of the time, so they are going to fix the issues, but no charges applicable here, guys. So in 6 months no charges applicable. So after 6 months, if customer is facing any issues, they are going to wear something, right? So here, a small who will be involved in this maintenance phase means if customer is facing any problem, who is going to resolve it? So the small team of development engineers and the test engineers, they are involved in this maintenance phase. Okay, so this is all about your stages of SDLC. Yes, Zubera, like what is your question? Yes, guys, any queries? QA. So QA means it is quality assurance, or it can be a quality analyst also. Yes, guys. So those who have not written this, okay, those who have joined today, okay, Shika, you just stay back in the class. Okay, I'll just talk to you later. So first, what you do, new joiners, just take a pic from your mobile, guys. Okay, only this about a definition for SDLC. So when does SDLC starts, and why should we follow SDLC? So for these three questions, take a pic from your mobile. Yes, guys, it's done. Is it done? Okay, so now keep the heading stages of SDLC. Copy this diagram in your notes. Yes, guys, once you finish writing, just ping me as done. Okay, those who have not completed, finish writing, guys. See, for after every topic, what I'll do, I will give the flow, guys. So, what you should do soon after the class, every day you have to give the presentation. So, in the same flow, guys. Okay, listen here. If you get this question, what is SDLC? So, first, so what is SDLC? If you get this question in the interview, first tell the definition for a SDLC. It is step-by-step procedure, a standard procedure to develop the software. Then when question, so when they are going to start with this SDLC, and if they don't follow SDLC, so what will happen? The question is, why should we follow this SDLC, right? Okay, why should we follow this SDLC and all the stages of SDLC or the phases of SDLC. So this is a flow. So listen, if you get this question, what is SDLC? How to tell the answer? So SDLC, like software development life cycle, it is a step-by-step procedure or a standard procedure to develop a new software. So when the company wants to start with a new project, they will start with this SDLC. So like if we don't follow this SDLC, so we will not get to know like how many engineers are required to work on the project, and will not get to know how much cost have to be invested in on the project, and there might not be having any proper supporting requirement document. Chances are there we might delay in releasing the software to the customer. So stages of SDLC are requirement collection, feasibility study, design, coding, testing, installation and the maintenance. The first phase is requirement collection. So here the BA will go to the customer place, he will collect the requirement from the customer place and he will come back to the company. So in few companies, the same BA is also called as what? Product analyst. So the next phase is feasibility study. Here the project manager, architect, finance team, HR team are the part of feasibility study. They'll sit together and they will discuss, and now the project manager will decide, means project manager will interact with everyone and he will take the decision whether to accept the project or to reject the project. If it leads to profit, he is going to accept the project. If it leads to loss, he is going to reject the project. So the next phase is design phase. So here the architect, they are going to do the designs. So they will convert this entire requirement into the image format. So once the designs are ready, next phase is coding. So here senior developers, junior developers, freshers, they write the code. So once the coding is done, the software will be ready. The next phase is testing phase. So the software will be given to the testing team, and like senior test engineer, junior test engineers, freshers, they are going to test the software. So once the testing is done, the software quality is good. Now they are going to release the product to the customer. So IT engineer or site engineer or field engineer from the software company, they'll go to the customer place. They are going to install the software in the customer place. Once the software is installed, customer will start using the software in his business now. And last phase is maintenance. So here there is some agreement between the developers and there is an agreement between this thing is software company and the customer, saying that so for 6 month duration of the time, if the customer is facing any issue in this maintenance phase, they are going to fix it, but no charges applicable here. So once after like maintenance period is over, though they are going to charge some amount, guys. The small team of developers and the test engineers, they are involved in this maintenance phase. See, this is how you have to tell the answer, and in the same way you have to give the presentation, guys. So copy the flow for SDLC. So what is SDLC? Tell the definition, when, why, and stages. Okay, done it. So under SDLC, okay, we have like types of SDLC. Under SDLC, we are going to study the first model as a waterfall model now. So the first model is, yeah. So the first model is a waterfall model. So waterfall model is it is a step-by-step procedure or a one standard procedure to develop a new software, guys. So here the definition remains same, no change. So it is also a step-by-step procedure or one standard procedure to develop some new software. So this model is also called as what? Basic model, sequential model, or traditional model, guys. See, when actually the software industry started, like I'm talking about 1970s, guys, when they slowly they started developing the projects, so they followed this waterfall model and developed the project. So that is the reason we call it as what now? Traditional model. And it is a basic model, guys. See, this waterfall model, we call it as a basic model. See, now next model, like which we are going to study is a spiral model. So, VV model, prototype model. See, this model, waterfall model, acts as a base for all the remaining models, guys. So that is the reason we call it as what? A basic model. So it is also called as what? A sequential model. See here also we have phases like requirement collection, feasibility study, design, coding, testing, installation or implementation and maintenance. See in a sequence, see, if you just pour the water here, the water moves in a downward direction in a some sequence, guys. See, after one phase, we have a next phase. So that is the reason it is called as what? Sequential model. See, don't get confused, guys. Like whatever the like phases we have studied for SDLC, same thing like we are going to study it as what now? Waterfall model. So this is called as what now? Waterfall model. The phases remains the same. Okay, now keep the heading waterfall model and copy this definition diagram. See, don't use a scale, pencil, everything to draw the diagram, guys. So just with your color pens, you can just draw the diagram neatly.
काम पड़ोसियों में इस इंसान को मुस्तरद कर सकते बहस में तकरार शुरू। जब मामला किसी नतीजे पर नहीं पहुंचा तो कुछ पता नहीं काम को इस शिकायत दर्ज कराई और पुलिस से दरख्वास्त की गई। किसी भी दरखास्त से उसकी दिल्ली वापस दिलाई। पुलिस ने इस मामले को संजीदगी से लेते हुए इस मामले की जांच शुरू कर दी। दिल्ली के बालों के नकली और एक वेटरनरी माहिर की जरूरत हासिल की और उन्हें फॉरेंसिक लैब भेज दिया गया। लैब के उठाने के बाद पुलिस इसकी एक तरह से दिलचस्प बात यह है कि ये बिल्ली का झगड़ा पाकिस्तान के ऊपर हुआ है। फाल्गुन बिल्ली के मसले पर खानदानों का झगड़ा पुलिस स्टेशन तक पहुंच गया। उसके बाद पुलिस ने बिल्ली को जब्त किया और इसका डीएनए फॉरेंसिक लैब करवाने का फैसला किया। ये वाकया तेलंगाना के नक्शा में पेश आया। जिले के पीरबाग कॉलोनी की स्टार्टिंग में था पुलिस स्टेशन।
Yes, guys, is it done? So if you are still writing, just like ping me as like wait or not done, guys. So I will wait. Okay, it's done, everyone. Okay. So now we'll start with this first phase of waterfall model, that is requirement collection. So requirement collection. So listen carefully, everyone. So now our customer is a Citibank. So customer is some Citibank now. So now our customer is Citibank. He is giving some requirement. Yes, guys. He is giving some requirement. So customer says now. So customer Citibank manager is saying that now I want a amount transfer feature. So he is saying that I want a amount balance feature. And also he is saying that I want a loans feature and OD feature. OD means it's a overdraft and insurance feature. Insurance feature and some ledger account feature. So like this customer is giving some requirement. So now this requirement is called as what? Banking business. Yes, guys. So now this entire requirement document is in what now? Business language. Yeah, entire requirement document is in now business language. See guys, like since the common people, okay, common people they cannot understand this requirement document. See, even I cannot understand this requirement document, guys. See, I know like amount transfer feature. Why? Because I have transferred some amount. I have used this feature. So I know like amount balance feature, right? So I don't know how exactly this loans feature is working. Okay, what are the types of loans they are offering and what are the interest rates they are charging. So I don't know how actually the OD feature is working and I don't know how actually the insurance feature is working guys. So why? Because it is in a business language. See, common people they cannot understand this business language guys. Okay, now this customer with some requirement document, what he'll do? He will approach this software company Infosys. One second. So here there is a software software company. So Infosys. So now this customer what he'll do? He will approach this software company Infosys saying that so I need one software to run my business now, run my banking business. I need one software. So that means a customer will approach. So customer will approach the software company for a software development.
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
Yes, guys, for everyone it is the same. My screen is not visible. So it's visible. Yeah, just refresh your page or check with your network and see. We have project manager and a development team is there. Development engineers are there and test engineers are there now. So there is a project manager, development engineer, and the test engineer. Now the project manager, what he'll do, he will call this a developer and he'll say that see developer go to the customer place and collect the requirement from the customer place. So according to this, like project manager, what the developer will do now, so he will come to this customer place, Citibank, and now the Citibank manager is waiting here. So the Citibank manager is waiting here, guys. And development engineer, what he'll do? He will come to this customer place now. So now the Citibank manager, what he'll do? He will offer some tea or juice or some coffee. He'll offer, and now the Citibank manager, he will start giving the requirement now. So Citibank manager is saying that I want amount transfer feature, I want amount balance feature, loans feature. So I want like like under loans feature I want vehicle loan, mortgage loan, education loan, home loan, and these are the interest rates I'm charging. So I want OD feature, insurance feature, ledger account feature. Like this, he started giving the requirement. So this developer he started scratching his head now. So why? Because he is unable to understand the requirement. So whatever this customer Citibank manager is saying, he is unable to understand the requirement. Why? Because it is a banking business. It is in the business language. So now there is no other option. This developer what he'll do now. So whatever he understood, he will prepare some requirement document and he will come back to the company. And now this developer, what he'll do, he will talk to this project manager, saying that, see project manager, if you ask me to do the coding, if you ask me to write the code, I'm ready to write the code. But requirement collection, it is not possible for me. So I can't understand the requirement. So this is what the developer is saying now. So now the developer he is unable to like collect the requirement from the customer place now. So now can you see guys there is one more fellow here that is test engineer, right? So now the project manager what he'll do? He will call this a test engineer now. Now he will say that see test engineer go to the customer place and collect the requirement from the customer place now. So this test engineer what will do? He will come to this customer place Citibank. So again this Citibank manager is waiting for this test engineer. So now he will start giving the requirement now. Yeah, Citibank manager, he'll start giving the requirement saying that I want amount transfer feature, I want amount balance feature, loans feature, OD feature. Like this, he started giving the requirement. Now this test engineer also, he started scratching his head now. So he is unable to understand the requirement. Why? Because it is a banking business, guys. So he is unable to understand the requirement, like whatever he understood, he prepared the document and he came back to the software company Infosys. Now the test engineer will communicate with project manager saying that, see project manager, if you ask me to test the software, I'm ready to test the software. But requirement collection is not possible for me. I can do the requirement collection. This is what the test engineer is saying. See guys, now the development engineer is also saying no, I can't do the requirement collection. Even test engineer is saying no now. So now it's a big headache for whom now? For this project manager. So now this project manager, he has got one friend now. Okay, he got one friend who is working in this ICICI bank. So he is working in this ICICI bank as a bank manager. One second. So he is working in this ICICI bank. So as a bank manager. And this fellow, the bank manager, he has got some 15 to 20 years of experience. Yes, guys, that means he is a domain expert of this banking business. See, this bank manager, he knows like banking business very well, guys. Now, the project manager, what he'll do, he will come and approach his friend who is working in this ICICI bank as a bank manager. Now he started asking, so do you know this amount balance feature, amount transfer feature, OD insurance feature? Now this bank manager will say that, see what a silly things you are asking me. Since I am working in the same bank from 15 to 20 years, so these are like a silly things for me. This is what the bank manager is saying. So that means this bank manager, he knows this banking business very well now. Okay, he can understand the business language, banking business language, guys. So that means he will be called as what now? A domain expert of a banking business. So he is what now? A domain expert of the banking business. Now this project manager, what he'll do, he is thinking, and now he will offer some job to this bank manager in his software company Infosys. See this bank manager, what he'll do, initially he'll say no. See, since this fellow, like he is working in the same bank from 15 to 20 years, so this poor fellow, like he is working in the same bank for from like 15 to 20 years. Initially, he says no. Now, anyway, this project now this bank manager, what he'll do, he'll think for 2 days now. 2 days he'll take time now. So now this project manager, anyway, he told that he is going to pay double the salary now. Whatever he is earning right now, he is going to get a double salary now. So this bank manager is thinking after 2 days. Now he agrees to join the software company Infosys. Now this bank manager of this ICICI bank will be hired as what? A business analyst to the software company Infosys. Yes, guys, is that we are hiring a bank manager as a business analyst? Whom we are hiring actually here? Whom we we are hiring as a business analyst
Manager.
to this software company? Is that a bank manager? See, actually, we are hiring, yes, very good, Anupama. See, we are hiring a domain expert of a banking business to the software company Infosys. So he is not mandatory that he should be a bank manager. No, it's not compulsory. So he should be some domain expert of the banking business will now be hired as a business analyst to the software company Infosys. So now let me write everything. Yeah. So Infosys will hire this ICICI manager. Yes. So Infosys is see guys. So now this business analyst is hired to this company, software company Infosys. But now this business analyst only he knows what actually the business language is. Means he knows only the banking business. He doesn't know what actually the software is now. So now what the project manager will do now? So project manager will give training on the software. So now this business analyst will be trained on a software for a 6 month. So after 6 months is over now. So this business analyst now he knows business language also, software language also, right? So now the project manager what he'll do will send this business analyst to this customer place a Citibank. So again the Citibank manager is waiting here. So business analyst he'll come to the customer place Citibank. So now this bank manager he will start giving the requirement saying that I want amount transfer, amount balance, loans, OD, insurance like this. He started giving the requirement. So this business analyst he is able to understand everything now. And even this fellow business analyst he started giving some suggestions to this customer. Okay, customer like Citibank manager. So now he is telling that now you charge this much percent of interest, you are going to earn more profit. So like this, he started giving some suggestions now. Now the Citibank manager customer he is very happy with this business analyst. So now BA what he'll do, he will collect the requirement from the customer place and he will come back to the software company Infosys. Okay, that means requirement collection is done by business analyst. Okay, let me write it. Infosys is training. So Infosys is training now. ICICI manager on a software. Okay, Infosys will send. So Infosys will send ICICI manager as a business analyst to the customer place. So BA from the company, CBA from company, so company will go to the customer place. So we'll go to the customer place, collect. So collect the requirement. So collect the requirement from the customer place in business language.
जी
So in business language
क्या बोले?
to software
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक
language.
बोलिए फ्री हूँ.
Means after coming back to this company, now this business analyst he knows software language, right? So what he'll do,
तो
he
दस
will
मिनट शेड्यूल
convert the
कर सकता हूँ.
entire requirement to
जब तक
software
हाँ
language, and he is going to
हाँ
explain it to.
ठीक है.
So he will explain it to project manager, architect, comma development engineers, test engineers, etc. So this is how the requirement collection will be done, guys. So now assume that if the software company they are developing one software, like software like some patient maintenance software, guys. Assume that now they are developing some healthcare domain project. So now who will be hired as a business analyst to this project for this like healthcare domain project? Okay, he should be domain expert in the healthcare domain. So whom will be hired now? ICICI Bank manager. See, I'm telling that. So assume that the company they are developing some patient maintenance software now. Okay, now they need some business analyst. See whom they are going to hire as a business analyst for this project. See, project manager will not do the requirement collection. Yes, so the person one who is having some hospital knowledge, right? That means doctors, okay, the doctors who are running their hospital business from 15 years or 10 years, they can be hired as a business analyst to this project. The thing is, he should be the domain expert. Okay, so now, so what you do? Keep the heading requirement collection. Yes, guys. So write down the heading requirement collection and write down those notes. So requirement collection means customer BA will go to the customer place, he'll collect the requirement, he'll come back to the company. After coming back, he will convert business language to software language. So now the BA is a bridge between the customer and the company. Yes, if any issues with the requirement document, BA he is going to resolve that. So copy this now, requirement collection. Yes, guys, done with this requirement collection. So keep the heading diagram for this requirement collection. So write down this diagram in your notes, guys. So write down this diagram in the landscape mode in your notes, guys. Landscape mode means you'll just turn your book and write this diagram. Okay, copy this. So it is visible, guys. You all can write it. Okay, so write down this.
क्या कोई भी नहीं मालूम गए ना खत्म दूसरा घर शिफ्ट होगा नहीं मालूम मेरे को वो उधर किधर की शिफ्ट हो गया तो ना अरे मेरे को क्या मालूम मैं शोरूम था अरे हौली बच्ची दीवानी है वो नहीं अरे वो हौली मैं नहीं मालूम मेरे को शोरूम जाओ क्लासेस चल रहे हैं अरे पागल शोरूम मैं शोरूम था नहीं मालूम मेरे को स्कूल में गए कौन से एग्जीबिशन कौन सा के एग्जीबिशन में गए
So done with the writing, requirement collection. So everyone finished. So ledger account means it's an account, guys. Like even I don't know that feature in depth. So like these banking people, okay, banking people like yeah, managers or those, those who will be like working in the bank, they know this feature. Next question. So, who can become the business analyst? So, the domain expert of that particular business who is having some 15 to 20 years of experience in the same domain, they can become the business analyst. They should have like very good domain knowledge. They can become the business analyst. And some senior developers are there who is working in the same project from 8 to 10 years. See, imagine guys, like every day when after reaching office, so he is opening the same application and he is writing the code for same like project from 8 to 10 years. That means he knows each and every corner of the project. So even he can become the business analyst, or some test engineer is there, so he is testing the same product from 8 to 10 years, so every day he is testing the same project. Even this fellow, he will be knowing like each and every corner of the project, so he will be having a very good domain knowledge, so he can become the business analyst. So copy this one. So, yes, yes. So, like 70 to 80% of like critical projects, complex projects, bigger projects, BA will be present in the company. So, like critical projects, complex projects means like banking application project. So, banking application project or some yeah, or some like Flipkart, Amazon, all your e-commerce application, guys. So they are complex applications, critical application, right? So these projects will run for 5 years, 6 years. So they are very big projects, guys. So in that case, BA will be present in the company. So he will go to the customer place and he will collect the requirement. See, assume that now it is some startup company now. So they are developing some small projects, simple projects like paint application. See, if you just look into this like paint application, how many features are there? Like file, edit, view, selection, image, tools, brush, shapes, color, image creator, layers. Like this, we have like very few features. To develop this application, it will take around some 3 to 4 months. Right. So such kind of applications we call it as what? Simple applications, small applications. So when they are developing such kind of applications, so here senior developers or senior test engineers, they will do the requirement collection. That means they are going to play the role of BA. So copy this note point. Yes, am I audible now? Have you all written this? Okay. Okay, guys, like everyone are okay with this flow, guys? Yes, if you want me to go slow, you can just inform me. Okay, we'll go bit slowly. So everyone understood the today's session. Okay, note point again. Okay, wait, let me repeat it. See, 70 to 80% of the critical projects, complex projects, or bigger projects. See, banking application will be like called as what small, critical projects, complex projects, bigger projects, right? So for such kind of application, BA will be there in the company. He'll do the requirement collection. So in some companies, like if it is a startup companies, they are developing a small, simple applications like MS Word, Notepad, or Paint applications. So at that time, BA will not be present. So these senior developers or the senior test engineers, they will do the requirement collection. Okay, so everyone have joined the QTalk app, guys. So your batch is created. So let me check everyone are there in the session. Everyone have joined the QTalk app. Yes, guys. Those who have not joined this QTalk app, just go to the Play Store, download it, and join this QTalk app. So I will be sharing the notes every day. Okay, yeah. First, let me share the note this syllabus part, and I will be sharing the notes, guys. After the class, I will share. So, any doubts in today's session, guys? So, new joiners. So I will just talk to you guys. Just stay back in the class. So, any doubts in today's session? Okay, guys. Okay, like since some new joiners are there, like I just want to like take some introduction part to them, introduction class for them. Okay, just you all can lead the session, guys. So tomorrow we will be joining the session at same time. Okay, bye everyone. You all can leave, guys. Yeah, new joiners. Like how